There's currently a new star shining bright on Manchester United's squad, and fans have been itching for this moment for ages. We're talking about Kobbie Mainoo, a young midfielder who's been making a name for himself from FA Youth Cup glory to the big leagues in less than 2 years. So how exactly is he good? And has Manchester United finally found a new midfield maestro? Now, before Mainoo's debut, United was eyeing Frenkie de Jong from Barcelona with a massive €85 million offer on the table. But when that fell through, they turned to Mainoo, and boy did he deliver. His Premier League debut against Everton showed that he was going to be a game-changer. Born and bred in Stockport, Mainoo's journey to the top started at Cheadle and Gatley Junior Football Club before United snapped him up at age 9, and he has been at the club ever since. He's been turning heads since his FA Youth Cup days in 2022, earning his first pro contract in May of that year. Mainoo made his senior debut in January 2023 in a League Cup game versus Charlton, and since then, United fans have been rooting for him to make the first team. Their wish was answered, and Mainoo traveled with the squad for the 2023-2024 preseason tour. And despite a setback with an injury, he bounced back stronger than ever. His first league start against Everton in November 2023 was a game-changer, earning him the Man of the Match title. He scored his first goal for United in January 2024 during an FA Cup match against Newport County, and he clinched his first Premier League goal in February 2024, sealing the deal with a dramatic winner against Wolverhampton Wanderers, earning him the Premier League Goal of the Month for February. Former United captain Gary Neville summed it up perfectly, praising Mainoo's composure and class, especially in high-pressure situations. This kid is the real deal, and he's proving to be the missing piece in United's midfield puzzle. He is a breath of fresh air, bringing patience and composure to a team that's been craving it. Mainoo isn't just your average midfielder, he's versatile, capable of slotting in as a defensive powerhouse or an attacking threat. Another United legend, Rio Ferdinand, draws comparisons to Clarence Seedorf. Going back to his debut against Everton, Mainoo was the maestro orchestrating United's play. He's the one shouting for the ball, scanning the field, and dictating the tempo. He topped the charts for pass completion, hitting an impressive 82% rate, with 38 completed passes. That's just 4 shy of Diogo Dalot, who had more minutes on the pitch. Mainoo was only surpassed in passes by Bruno Fernandes himself. If he keeps up this level of performance, United could transform into a whole new beast on the field. No more scraping by against weaker teams or getting outclassed by the big guns like Brighton, City, or Tottenham. Erik ten Hag, the gaffer himself, sees Mainoo as the key to unlocking a whole new style of play for United. None of that reactive stuff anymore. This team wants to take control, play from the back, and dominate both in possession and out. He isn't just making a name at Manchester United, he has also been noticed by the national team. Mainoo has represented England at various youth levels, and he recently got the call-up to the senior squad for friendlies against Brazil and Belgium. And guess what? He didn't just show up, he dominated. Making his debut at 18, he impressed as a substitute against Brazil, and then went on to start against Belgium, earning himself the Man of the Match title. He has surely impressed with his composure and maturity he brings to the table. But what actually sets Mainoo apart? How does he find space and time where others struggle? Well, it's all about the prep work. According to Paul McGuinness, a former United Academy coach, Mainoo's secret lies in his preparation before receiving the ball. He's not just waiting for it to come to him. He's making moves, scanning the field, and setting himself up for success. His first touch isn't just to control the ball, but also setting up the next move seamlessly. And that's what gives him that edge, the ability to think ahead, anticipate, and execute with precision. So when you see Mainoo out there on the pitch, gliding past defenders and pulling off those killer passes, just remember, it's not luck, it's skill, strategy, and a whole lot of football IQ. Mainoo isn't your typical Premier League young player. He's got a knack for keeping the ball close, which makes him unique. While some people say you should get the ball out from under your feet, Mainoo's strategy of keeping it close gives him the flexibility to make plays at any moment. Mainoo's passing game is on point. He also doesn't just play it safe with short passes, he is always looking to set up his teammates for killer attacks. Plus, his vision on the pitch unlocks the potential of players like Rasmus Højlund, who's been itching to find the back of the net. Mainoo also got it covered in defense, from making goal line clearances to pulling off eye-catching tackles. This kid's got the whole package. He has a great timing knowing when to make a move, when to hold back, and when to strike. Now, when it comes to his dribbling skills, Mainoo's no slouch. In fact, he completed 6 dribbles in a game against Luton more than any other United player this season. He's just 18, by the way. With his close control and physical abilities, he's going a nightmare for opponents. There's a similarity to his game with that of former United player Paul Pogba. That elegance and confidence in midfield. Mainoo's got a whole lifetime ahead of him to keep grinding and improving. And playing for Manchester United at such a young age is no small feat. But it's also just the beginning of the journey. In an ideal world, United would ease Mainoo into the spotlight, like City did with their young talents. But let's face it, the Red Devils are in a bit of a pickle. This season has been below average, exiting the Champions League in the group stage, and are currently just scrapping to see if they'll qualify for next season's competition. They're desperate for a turnaround, and Kobbie Mainoo might just be a big help to that. Clubs can splash the cash all they want, but without homegrown talents, that core of players who bleed for the badge, success is just a pipe dream. Remember the class of '92? Those guys were more than just players. They were a symbol of United's identity. And Mainoo is poised to carry on that tradition, keeping the connection to United's style alive and kicking for years to come.